Between the Sagittarius and the Virgo, I don't know who's more useless at sleep. Sagittarius, you break my heart when it comes to sleep because your potential pertaining to your dreams is so fundamentally high, but the quality and how you respect yourself pertaining to your sleep routine is poor. And I'm going to call you guys out, especially you Sagittarius moons, you Sagittarius suns, those Sagittarius, by sun, I mean like your placement in sun. Sagittarius people who have, like in your natal chart, you have a strong placement of Sag. It's not just one. You guys are highly intuitive. Second, maybe to your Aries counterparts in your fire sign makeup. But Sag, man, it's as if you know how beautiful sleep is, but the most distracted. Out of all the fire signs, you are the most distracted. And the relationship you have with distraction worries me. Because the Western world has you by your furry balls. You think you are in charge of yourself, but Sagittarius, you are not. They got you with the sitcoms, they got you with the food and the sugar, they got you with the music. 24/7, they just make it available to you, Sagittarius. And so you go late into the evening where there should be subtlety. You are consistently distracting yourself. Outside of distraction, you know your relationship with sleep. You know your relationship with dreams. And that's suggesting that you're dreaming from a clean stomach, not the shitty stomach pertaining to all that masculine emotions that doesn't get regulated, the fact that you don't cry, and even if you do cry, it's not that deep cry, it's not getting everything out, it's just a subtle little and then, and also just not having people around you that allow you to be the weak one and you just want to be performative, strong for everyone else. I know for a fact that if your stomach is not energetically, emotionally cleansed, and then on top of that, you eating late at night, the way a Sag likes doing, keeping yourself up late at night. If there was an Olympics for which zodiac sign distracts themselves the most, Sag, you come very close to whooping a Virgo's ass. And a Virgo really distracts themselves really well at night. But you guys come close. And it breaks my heart because I'm like, I don't want you to win that race. You guys are the ones that know you enjoy sleep. You know you enjoy slumber. And there's a reason why. If your stomach is clean, we'll talk about it in the boot camp. Those who are Sagittarius enough, we'll unpack this in the boot camp. If you're joining, hopefully without your ego and your performative nature. But if you dream from a clean stomach, sleep from a clean stomach, know how to regulate your stomach, you know how much potential you have in getting the most out of dreams, getting the most out of your connection to how powerful dreams are pertaining to not only the ancestral connection that you can establish with your loved ones, but you know the babies that you've lost. Some of you don't even realize the only reason why you had that miscarriage is because of the weak sperm that you entertained in a man. Don't even let me get started with that topic. You out here thinking it's you. Meanwhile, your child as a spirit baby chose not to come here because the sperm, and if you look at the man that you attracted and you realize that he wanted a mother and you were playing mother, because that's the main theme of how you know that this is just a repetition in terms of his life projecting onto you, and you naturally fall into that people pleaser energy where babies are concerned or where relationships are concerned. Some of you lost babies not because you are not fertile, not ready, or there's issues with your womb. Yo, I'm talking about it's the sperm that was at fault, that was faulty to begin with. But then you can look at the man and also sense that if he doesn't have a good relationship with his dad, doesn't have a good relationship with his mom, he projects the idea of you being like a mom to him, but not a partner. And he has a poor relationship with diet, poor relationship with regulating feelings, doesn't communicate. You essentially can't make up for a lack he has where sperm is concerned. Now you carrying that heaviness, acting like it's you. It's not you. This is just for those who have experienced that. Side note. Because I pick it up in readings and then I have to tell a lot of Sagittarius women, oh no, it's the quality of sperm you chose, not there's an issue with you. But the reason why I bring this up is because even when it comes to your spirit babies, you carry all that shame pertaining to sex, and sex is an environment that you're supposed to be very liberated in. Between me and you, Sagittarius, let me tell you something about those who are intuitive. If you're intuitive, you also have a very high sex drive. And in a very intimate way, not in a loose, I just jump everywhere way. You know, Sagittarius, don't let me expose you. You know your drive. I mean, you're a fire sign after all. So 9 times out of 10, where this energy of intimacy and desire is concerned, you burn aggressively there. But if that is held back by an unregulated stomach, not releasing and regulating the emotions that normally build up because you want to carry everything, you don't have good connections to dreams, you're distracting yourself consistently through food or through technology, and you don't have a relationship with silence, you're never going to hear yourself, you're never going to understand yourself, and so you will live in that victimhood, thinking that in the corporate world, in your family world, in your relationship world, in the role you play in whatever form, you just go through the same cycle of just not being understood and not seen. And I'm like, no, you're choosing not to be seen. Why do you think I'm creating a whole boot camp for you, for goodness sakes? You think it's here for fun? I'm here to do the Lord's work with the people who are so connected to this side of intuition and faith. But again, it's as if they want to stay there. And that's how strong that masculine energy, fire energy is. I see it in the Leos. I see it in the Aries. You are not the exception, Sagittarius. If you see it with the flippin' Aries and the Leos, how the hell does it suddenly jump you? No, you know it. But it's just, you guys are the friendly ones. So that's why it's unlikely to be called out. And also, you guys don't like being regulated by someone else. You don't do good with authority. You regulate yourselves because from young you had to do that shit. I'm just saying, listen here. You're supposed to have a good relationship with sleep if you want to establish that growth pertaining to your intuitive self, pertaining to your regulated self, and pertaining to that potential where dreams are concerned. You have to learn how to let someone in to the place that you yourself don't know how to regulate. Hence, me creating this environment. Hence, me putting out all these videos about you guys. You're not going to find this information anywhere else on YouTube and on TikTok. Those people are like the typical Western, they like McDonald's of astrology. They are the KFC of astrology. They offer you food court astrology. This is like the Kabbalah of astrology. So it's not for all of you, because some of you still want to play games, Sagittarius. So for those who are ready to learn, I will see you in class. For those who are not ready to learn, you must let life humble you by your knees first. There on the other side of 50. That's when I know a Sagittarius their fire has been burnt out. You have crashed already at work. You have crashed already in your relationships. There's just been consistent mental, emotional crashing. And I'll say, yeah, but that's also because you must go through things alone and you don't understand the importance of not being distracted. coming back to silence and knowing that silence is normal, not this foreign idea. Sleep is normal, dreams is normal, and then also the quality of sleep and the quality of dreams. You deserve it, Sagittarius. You're such a beautiful, glowing sunshine of light. Hell, we only have so much time to live here on this bloody earth. You still want to go suffering another 30 years? No shit, you want to come back as Sri Lankan and then try it all over again? Oh, Sagittarius, don't hurt yourself with your masculine punch that you kick yourself in the balls with every single time. Come to the class, be taught by a teacher. And again, that's only if you are Sagittarius enough to be taught. But if you're not ready, sit in your egoic nature. Let life humble you, and life will be your teacher. I'm not going to challenge your ego. You're a fire sign. I'm going to burn my fingers if I try and play with you.